Hi everybody, it's Mary Lou and I'm coming to you live from my kitchen. Recently I had someone ask me some questions about the manual food processor which I have here. And so I wanted to come on and share with you a little bit about it. The manual food processor comes with a 3-cup bowl, and on the bottom it has a non-stick ring so that when you set it down on the counter it's not going to move on you. And it comes with just a basic blade that just fits right in there. And then also it will come with a lid so that you can make dips or something and keep it right in there and you don't have to have another bowl. This is the lid compartment. This is all dishwasher safe. This is the lid compartment, and you do not want to ever submerge this in the water or put it into the dishwasher because you'll ruin the mechanisms in here. So right up here, there's a lock button, and when I pull that lock button back, the handle comes up, okay? So that's how it goes together. So someone specifically asked me how the manual food processor deals with onions, and whether by the end of the time you're dealing with an onion, whether the first part of it is like a mush and just like so small that it's like, what in the world? So I thought that I would take the time to show you that and also show you the difference between our food chopper and how an onion works there, because there is a little bit of a difference. So I have about 1/3 of an onion. It was a fairly big onion. So I'm just going to cut it. Just going to set it here, and I'm just going to cut it in half so that both of the pieces are there for both items. So I don't want to put this whole chunk in there, so I'm going to cut this chunk into smaller pieces about like, whoops, now it's falling apart, like this. So I'm going to open this up. I'm just going to put them in here. I'll let you see what I'm doing here, just like that. And I'm going to make sure that my blade is set on the, like the little thing that sticks up that you put it on. And now, with it all closed like this, all I'm going to do, let me move back here so you can see it, is I'm just going to push this, and as you can see, that just continually rotates until you get what you want. Now, if I look in this, I didn't do that for very long. Here's what I have here. They're not chopped perfectly all the same. I do have some very small ones, and I do have some bigger ones. But all in all, it does not mush those small ones, at least in my opinion. Let's see whether I can show you there. So you'll see some different sizes. Now, I'm just going to kind of put it back in here. Oops, can't cover up the little knob that it comes up on. I'm just going to stick this back down in here and do a little bit more and show you what we get there than if I do it a little bit more. So I don't have to use a lot of strength, but it is repetitive motion. And there we go. So now I have it all fairly the same size, and it is not mush. It is all diced very small and consistent in the size. So I'm going to set this aside, and now I'm going to take the other half of that piece I had. I'm going to cut it up into 2/3 as well, and I'm going to open up the bottom. Let me show you a little bit about it if you haven't seen it. It comes off like this. This entire food chopper is dishwasher safe. You take it apart, this comes out like this. You can put this in the top loading dishwasher, top rack. Take this. Now, this I will tell you to be careful with. This blade is very sharp. You put it in there, take this, put the guard on there, and go around like that. Now I'm just going to put these in here. Now I can't even get in the whole entire piece like I did on the food chopper. And now I'm going to just up and down. Once again, it's a repetitive motion, and the mechanisms in there will automatically rotate. I don't have to rotate it. Okay, and I'm going to pull that off. Now this time I can't really measure it. That's one thing I don't like. I can't measure it. And I get kind of the same consistency, but I have to transfer it to another container. The other thing I wanted to show you that with this one, with a good cutting board, you can take this, put this straight down here on the mat, and I can do it right here on the mat, especially if I want just little pieces. Now, with the benefit of doing it on the mat here is that I have one of the Pampered Chef mats, and I can just lift this up and it will bend, and then take it straight over to the skillet that I might have on the stove and just dump it straight in there. So I hope that that helps you understand a little bit about the difference between the food chopper and, sorry, I'm having trouble with my eyes because of the onions. So the food chopper, I have more trouble with the onions than the manual food processor. The manual food processor I like because it contains it all the mess. I can put a lid right on it. I use that thing. I can make my salsa right in it. I can make my guacamole right in it. I can chop up different kinds of fruit, so I can have small fruit and have 3 cups of it, and it measures it for me. The food chopper I also like, but it does not measure, and I have to have another container. So I hope that helps, and let me know. Drop a question in the bottom in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.